Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Flutter Coding 101. So, whenever we wake up in the morning, all of us want to have some affirmations, right? So that there's something, some motivation or some inspiration quote. A lot of us practice some affirmations in our day to day life. Now, wouldn't it be wonderful if your mobile just sent you a affirmation every morning that you woke up, or like every hour, every 4 hours or something? And those affirmations would be generated by AI. So that you do not need a database or something that would be static. There will be a prompt that would be coming from AI. It could be any format, like it could be a story, it could be a song lyric, it could be a joke or something like that, something fresh, something unique every day, something that kept you going. So I have come up with something like that. So let's get started. So in this application that we are building, which is Affirmly, I'll be showing you a couple of things. First is how to integrate your Flutter push notifications. Second is how to use Cron to schedule those notifications. And third is how to prompt Gemini to generate a different notification. Now, since doesn't have storage inside it, so it won't be storing what it has generated. And sometimes the prompts may be repeated a bit, but we can do that using local storage later on. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so let me just show you how this app looks and how it works. So I will be clicking on this show daily affirmations, and we'll be waiting for a couple of seconds. Notification will be popping up, and that notification will have an affirmation, a story, or something of that format. So let's see. So here we can see there's a notification that has come up. When I click on the notification, I can see there's a small story. The area is abundance, and you can read the story. And so this is the first affirmation that we have gotten. Now, the time that I have set for this notification right now is 30 seconds, so that I could show you throughout this video. But you can change it. You can keep it hourly, or you can keep it one day a week, or every day in a month, or so on. So it has generated again another notification. All right. So for now, I will keep it like that, and I will first show you how you can integrate your Flutter push notifications in your application. So for the first thing that you need is the Flutter local notifications package. You have to go to this, and then you have to install this package. Now there are two ways in which you can do it. You can do it through the command prompt, or you can directly add it in your puppet.yml file. These notifications will keep popping up. So for now, I will just cancel the daily affirmation. So now the notifications won't pop up. All right. So here, as I had mentioned, so the Flutter local notifications, right? So once you have done this, you have to install it, right? uh, okay, so there are some steps involved. So you can either add it to the command prompt, or you can directly add it in your pubspec.yml file. Once you have done that, here there are a couple of steps that you need to follow to integrate the Flutter local notifications, which I'll be going through step by step. So the first thing that you need to do is inside your build.gradle, inside your app build.gradle file, you have to add this multi-dex enable to true. And inside your compile options, you have to add core library desugaring enabled as true. Once you have added these two, over here in your dependencies as well, you have to add these dependencies. These lines of code will be available in your documentation, so you can go through the documentation as well once. So in your Gradle setup, they have shown that whatever you need to add, this is the dependency you need to add, this is your multi-dex enable that you need to add. Once you have added these, you have to go to your android manifest.xml file, and over here inside your application tag, you have to add this receiver tag. Okay, and these are the actions that you need to add inside. Once you have done this, we will be setting up our local notifications, right? So I have created a file named local notifications.dart, in which I'll be setting up my local notifications. So over here, I have initialized a variable named flutter local notifications plugin. And here, this on click notification is basically the behavior that I have initialized. So whenever you click on the notification, what will happen, right? So in this method on notification tab, the type that I have specified is notification response. And whenever you click on a notification, then you will be adding the like, so you will be passing the payload inside the on click notification. Here you have initialized the notifications, right? So this is the icon that you see inside the notification, which is your launcher icon. And These steps are as well mentioned in your documentation. If you can see your, after you have initialized your android manifest.xml, you can get all this code inside your documentation, which I'll be linking in the description. Once you have done all this, you will be initializing your notifications, right? And so here you can see the whole code. You just need to copy this code and you need to paste it over here. So once you have initialized all these notifications, I have created another method named show notifications. So inside show notifications, I will be specifying the channel ID, the channel description, the importance of the notification, and there is this method await flutter local notifications plugin dot show. So instead of dot show, you can also use dot show periodically, or you can set a time zone, but for scheduling it, I have used Cron. All right, so here I will be specifying the title, body, the notification details, and the payload. And over here, so on notification tab, okay, so this is the method that I have initialized over here. So whenever I tap on a notification, this is the action that will be performed. Now for the UI, you can see I have used two buttons and a lottie.network file over here. And all right, so in my body, I have used the lottie.network. There I have used two rows with the elevated button dot icon, wherein I've specified the icon and what function I'll be performing inside it. So whenever I press the show daily affirmations, the schedule affirmation is the function that gets called. Inside schedule affirmation, I will be scheduling a cron job. So for scheduling a cron job, I have declared two variables. One is the cron. Now when you want to set up a cron, you need the package cron. Okay, so now to install this package, again you have two ways in which you can install the cron package, either through the command prompt, or you can add it directly in your pubspec.yml file. If you can see in my pubspec.yml file, there are three packages that you need. First is the Cron, second is the Flutter local notifications, and one is the Google generator AI, because this is the package that you will need to integrate your Gemini. Now, if in one of my previous videos, I have shown how you can integrate your Gemini with your Flutter application. I'll be linking that in the description as well. You can check it out. And let's continue. So once you declare this cron variable and your scheduled task, this is basically the API key that I'll be using to initialize my Gemini. And this is the response that will store the output which the Gemini AI will generate. This is a string that I'll be using to show the affirmations. All right. So inside my schedule affirmations, I have inside the schedule task, I have stored my cron job. So cron.schedule, and then I have used schedule.parse. So this is the syntax of scheduling a cron. It could be 5 stars or 6 stars. So as you can see over here in this image, so uh, if it's a 5 star, okay, the first star represents minute, the second star represents hour, the third represents the day of the month, the fourth the month, and fifth is the day of the week. So currently I have used 6 stars and I have used \30, which means that it would be generating a notification in every 30 seconds, so that I can show you guys in this video. But in case if you want to maybe schedule it for every hour, okay, so what you can do is you can just use 5 asterisks, and then you can go ahead and 0 and 4 asterisks. So this will mean that every 0th minute of every hour it will show a notification. Similarly, you can schedule it for any day, any day of the week, or any month, or any specifically if you want to schedule your affirmations like that. And then inside this, I'll be calling the generate affirmations method. So inside generate affirmations, as you can see, I'm initializing my Gemini model. I'm using Gemini 1.5 Flash, and here I have specified my API key. So in content, this is the prompt that I'm giving my Gemini so that it generates a unique prompt every single time. So I'm asking it to randomly choose any area of life, be it love, gratitude, mindfulness, confidence, letting go, growth mindset, and randomly choose a style. So it could be a quote, it could be a tweet, it could be a tiny story, a metaphor, a joke, a letter, anything. And I've asked it to avoid repetition of area and style, and it will just show me the message, the area, and the style. Okay, I have asked it to keep it in 2 to 3 lines and use emojis, and so this is the prompt that I have put. Now, to generate this kind of prompt, you can again generate it through AI. So what you can do is, in the prompt that you give, you tell them that I want a prompt in which the affirmation that is generated should be every day a unique affirmation, and I want something. So AI will itself generate a prompt that you can pass it. So once you have given this prompt, I will be storing the response in this that the Gemini will generate in this response variable. And after that, I will be setting my affirmation. Okay, this I will be passing inside the local notifications dot show notification. So the title for it would be today's affirmation, the body would be the affirmation that I set, and so will be the payload. Now, inside my init state, there's a method that I call named listen to notification, right? So this listen to notification is nothing but whenever I tap on the notification, so this listen event of the listen notification dot on click on notification, this will stream and this will listen to that particular event. And whenever I click on that notification, it will redirect to this another page named my notification, which was the page that we saw. In my notification, again I will be passing the payload, and this is a simple page in which I've used a card inside which I'm using again a lottie file. So it will just check whichever area it is, and depending on that area, it will change the image of the lottie. So I have used three different images over here, and after that it will be just showing the message. Now there is one more thing that we can do over here, which is all right. So whenever we want to cancel our notification, as you must have seen, after I canceled the daily affirmations, I was not getting any notification, right? So for canceling the daily affirmations, all you need to do is, that's why we had created this scheduled task. So you can just call the cancel scheduled affirmation, and this will cancel it. Okay. So in this, whenever I press this button, this function will be called cancel scheduled affirmation, and that will cancel the scheduled task. Now, there's a small task for all of you. Do try this out, and do try out different prompts that you can give your AI. And in the comment section, maybe you can put the different affirmations that you get as a response or you get as a notification. And I hope you all like this. I hope you will try it out. Please do like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you all in my next video. Thank you so much.